Oh, chat. Chat. I don't know why there's so many fucking ads running. I'm gonna start anyway. And we're just gonna yap. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. Hold on, where's my fucking music? Imagine getting ads. I'm not spamming ads. I hit run 3-minute ad, and then Twitch was like, let's run 3 more fucking minutes of ads. Dude, I forgot how to set up OBS too. Where the hell is my music? I'm a mess. Okay. I don't know if that's... Where's my fucking... Where's anything? Where's anything on OBS, chat? My lord. Okay, I'm back. What's up, everybody? I'm back from Japan. I'm back from my random personal side quests. I'm back in Canada. You can't preempt the first ads. I tried that before too. It just runs 2 sets. I swear it didn't do that before. I also know I missed like a bunch of Twitch updates that I probably will not. I'll probably disregard them as soon as I hear them, but like, it is what it is. Twitch has been really bad lately, like really, really bad. I heard stuff about, this might have been a while ago, but I know there was stuff with like the view count being like not counting certain people or whatever. If like you lurk for too long or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I read something and it goes in one ear and out the other. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't be surprised if you don't get sub notifs. Point redeems just not showing up. What the fuck is Twitch on? Oh, my community's back. Great. Hi, everyone. Welcome back from my 6 minutes of ads for some fucking reason. Zen, hi! Also, hello, everybody! It's been so fucking long. I haven't gotten follow notice for, like, months? That's crazy. That's some crazy shit. Anyway. Oh my lord. Okay, I know I disabled some redeems. I don't think end stream redeem is on right now because I fear that Apple's gonna come here and just end my fucking stream, and I wanted to stream today. Add jail to Kutter hell? Fuck you guys. I come back to streaming one day and this is how I'm treated? Rude. Anyway. Please let me know if the volume is good, if everything sounds fine, because I opened OBS and then I stared at it for a solid, like, why the fuck are you making me do push-ups? One moment. Be right back. Oh my lord. Okay. 1, 2, oh, I got weaker. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I definitely got weaker. Oh boy, Vel! Okay. We're gonna do this again. I'm never gonna get to this fucking presentation. I made, like, the most ratchet-ass, like, multiple slide presentation, and no one's gonna fucking see it because all I'm doing this stream is push-ups. 1, 2, 3, oh, my shoulder popped. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna kill myself. In Minecraft, guys, in Minecraft. Rolling out the cooter carpet for your return. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm back from the floor. If I had 3k points, I would have done that. Time to regain those muscles. Beans? I missed that. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing? It's been... I think the last I streamed was in November, and then things got so busy, and then, like... I wanted to try and fit in one more stream before the new year, and then, like, some random shit happened at my house, and then my, like, the condo that I live in had an insulation fire in the walls, and then I could not access any of my stream shit. It's been wild over the last, like, 5 months, but I'm back, and everything's normal. How's thy day? Mostly just sorting through a lot of shit. And setting up a lot of my stuff. I forgot how OBS worked, and then it updated, and like I had a backup save for like my OBS settings, but then I forgot how OBS worked. And then I was like speed making the shittiest presentation slide of my life. And now I'm here. Um, can everyone hear the music, by the way? Let me up it. Let me up it. But yeah, I'm back, and we're doing a presentation on my 4 months in Japan. You made it, and that's what matters. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, this is probably gonna be a shorter stream, because I don't know how long I can talk for anymore. I don't know how I used to stream for, like, 3 or 4 hours. I was trying to explain to my friends what I did in Japan, and I talked for, like, an hour and a half, and I was like, damn, I'm tired. Everybody drink your water. Alright, um, let's start, I guess? It's gonna be a really chill stream. Y'all can just, like, lurk, get a drink, have fun, do your work. Feel free to ask me questions. But yeah, here's Dashi's 4 months in Japan presentation. I wanted to sort of recap what I did. So let's start. Oh wait, I have to move myself because I think I put some photos on this side. Ignore that. No one saw that. No one saw me move. No one saw me hit that slide. Alright. So, this is gonna be, like, a very condensed showcase of my 4 months away. It's mostly highlights and silly stories that happened to me, over my time attending a school in Japan for 4 months. Feel free to ask me stuff. And, trigger warning, immersion break. There's gonna be a couple photos of myself. I covered my face. So there's gonna be multiple images of Popcat Dashi on this presentation, but you will see my legs. Just, like, real warning, you will see my legs. Biblically accurate dashi. It's actually really funny how some of the, like, VTuber images lined up with, like, the photos that I took. What the fuck do you mean, save reminder, guys? What am I saving? The presentation? I already did that. Gremlegs Inc. I might have, like, fucked myself over by putting in some, like, really horribly taken perspective photos that make me look like 2 apples tall. But it's for the content. We might not even see you, yeah. I'm so small that you guys might not even see me in the photos. I tried to put these in a general chronological order, and it doesn't really get exciting until maybe the, like, midway point of this presentation slide, but it is what it is. So, where was I? I was attending school in Akita, which is, like, in the countryside of Japan, like, very up north, very cold, but fuck nowhere. So much grass. Too much grass. I've never seen that much grass in my life. But yeah. Very different from what I know. I'm from a city, so I was in the countryside, but fuck nowhere. Great time, though. But you know it's concerning when the school, like, tells you that you need to look out for bears. Like, too many bears. There were multiple bear attacks, and they made us carry around, like, bear bells. Like, we had to carry around, like, a bell, attach it to our bag every time we walked outside. There were just so many bears. It got so bad that did you see any? I personally didn't see any, but my friend saw, I was on campus. My friend saw, like, a cub, like, right in front of the library. And, like, the entire, like, it's really funny because when there's a bear sighting on campus, the school sends out an email, and then it's, like, this screenshot of the school from, like, above, and then a really big red circle saying, bear last spotted here. Be careful. It's okay, though, because you know a bear. Yeah, totally. I'm, like, 90% sure it was Gwiz. I'm actually hoping less people show up to this presentation, because I'm, like, thinking about the photos that I put in here, and I don't know if I regret them or not. Lookout Bear, yeah. That was basically what like the email title was every single time. It was like they had a separate email for bear alerts. Like there was my school's email that was sending out just like academic reminders, and then there was the bear alert email that would just send bear alerts. That's how rural it was. So during my first week there, I went to a fireworks show in Daisen, which is a city like over here. It's like right next to Akita. Still in Akita Prefecture, but like maybe an hour or two out. And I actually didn't know this until I got there, but it was apparently one of the top 3 fireworks shows in Japan, and it was insane witnessing it in person. Like Japan does not like they don't fall back on their fireworks. That was the biggest and like prettiest fireworks show I've seen in my life. Um Look out, but it's literally just Blib. That's like me when I walk around. Sometimes I'll just see this, I'll see Blib and I'll be like, hello. Um I was gonna show some videos, but I made this presentation on Figma, and Figma does not allow you to put videos in if you're not a pro member. So I can show a video probably at the end of this slide if people want to see like a really nice showing of the fireworks. Um I learned that the fireworks show is actually like a competition, so there were different like teams that would like choreograph. I don't know if that's the correct term, but they would like choreograph like a series of fireworks to a specific song, and they would pick like the winning team at the end. It was really cool. Probably my favorite one was whichever team chose Ado's Elf. That was like a really cool performance. Do you miss Japan already? Be honest. Kinda, yes. But there are some things that I did miss coming back. I can get to that later. Cause I can't think of any off the top of my head. Oh, anyway. Funny story number 1. So I was walking around Akita City, and they have this like giant lotus garden. This has nothing to do with the photo on the right. Um, so the photo on the right is like during my first week there, and I overestimated the amount of bananas I could eat during the first week, and so I had an excess amount of bananas in my dorm, and I didn't know what to do with them. So I started walking around campus with like a bunch of bananas attached to a carabiner attached to my bag. And I was just walking around asking my friends if they just wanted a banana. And so it's a photo of me and my carabiner bananas, guys. There's so many memes that you could take out of context from this slide. It's actually really funny. Anyway. First city I visited. I visited a lot of cities while I was there, but I'm only gonna, like, include the major cities that I thought were really cool. So the fact that I wasn't in the city, I think, was, like, a really, fun part of my trip in Japan, because I got to visit a lot of, like, rural areas and areas that aren't as tourist-heavy. I'll get to my complaints about that later when I visited Tokyo, because I fucking hated my time in Tokyo. If I'm being, like, so dead-ass, my time in Tokyo, I did not enjoy. But it was a fun time overall. Like, it was great. But compared to the other cities that I visited, Tokyo was, like, lower tier. Like, I did not like it. Also, hi, Greasy. Slime, hi. Hydrate. Thank you. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Big stretch, you got it. Oh my god, kuru. Wow, dashi real. Yeah, so trigger warning, immersion break. I cover my face in all of the photos, but you will see, like, multiple pop cats throughout this entire presentation slide. I had to hit the AOT pose. So that's what I did. First city I went to is Aomori, which is way up north in the Tohoku region. And, Aomori doesn't really have much besides, like, a really big dock and, like, really good apples. Thanks for the lurk, Etta. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thank you. Proof as to Aomori really likes their apples. They had so many apple-themed things, and as soon as I walked into my hotel, they just had a poster of, like, every apple ever. It was really interesting. Um, yeah. I don't have much else to say. There was just a lot of apples. They did have this like bomb as fuck apple soft serve though. It was not mine. I just took a full bite out of my friend's apple soft serve. That makes me sound feral, but she offered. Anyway, I actually was in Japan for like a really good time period because I got to watch the Chainsaw Man movie, the Demon Slayer movie, and the JJK movie all in theaters. The bad part is I only really understood maybe like 70% of the movie with the visuals and the audio combined. But like I was going based on vibes. And you know what? The good thing is I got free shit. So I was debating on like combining this stream with like an overhead stream of like me showing off all of the merch that I got, but I genuinely bought way too much that I think that stream would be like at least another hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. Um, Maybe pushing 3, I don't know. It depends on how much I yap. But I don't know, maybe I can condense it into like a pile of stuff that I think is cool to show off. But yeah. Did you try every apple? Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm not that big of a fan of apples, but I will eat an apple if offered to me. Hey, 12-hour stream is fine. I don't know if I could handle a 12-hour stream as soon as I get back, but or as soon as I got back, but maybe I would consider it. Considering I haven't streamed in forever.
Not so
Best.
I activate my trap card.
Kunai Witching. I missed the audio too. But yeah, I got this like really cool manga plot slash like character design book when I went to the Reze arc premiere. I can do a flip through, but I can barely read it, so that was fun. When I went to the Demon Slayer premiere, they gave us this like really cool art book of like all of the Zen. I can just like give you an IRL flip through. I also have your shit. Your shit's like sitting in my room right now. Oh, somebody said hit the ara ara. I can do that. One moment. Where the fuck is anything? Ara ara. No comment. We continue. Which I watched Demon Slayer in regular theater as well as the IMAX. I don't know if... I think I was too focused on the fact that I was trying to read... They didn't have subtitles. I was trying to... Like, it was basically one really big listening test. Like, that shit... that shit sucks so bad. It was a great movie, but, okay, spoilers if you haven't watched the Demon Slayer movie yet. The part where his head like doesn't regenerate, but he just stands the fuck up and starts like speaking to Giyu and what the fuck is his name? I don't remember the main guy's name, I don't know why. But when he's just like fucking standing there, it's so confusing when you don't realize that he's just headless and he's talking. Tanjiro, yeah. When he's just talking to Tanjiro and Giyu like that, it's really confusing where you don't know where the voice is coming from. Oh yeah, in English. But yeah, that was the fun little movie premieres that I got to see. I went to Oga Peninsula. This one I only included here because it's my recommendation for if you go to Japan. I think Oga is a really nice city. It's very quiet, and it's actually known as like so like the place where like Namahage come from. Namahage are like demons that like come kidnap you if you've been a bad person throughout the year. It's kind of like their version of like Santa Claus, except they're like little funky demon guys that check if you're good or bad, and if you've been bad, they like take you. it's we got to see like a reenactment of how that would be, and it was like live performance where the Namahage like actors would walk around the room and they would ask you if you've been good or bad, and then you would just like stare at them and be like, yeah, I've been fine, I've been good, trust me. Metal ass Santa. Did they not try to take you? So, fun story, my friend choked on water as the performance was happening. So my friend was just like coughing into my shoulder the whole time this performance was going on. And I think they like walked past us. They didn't like walk all the way to the back anyway, so they didn't really ask us, and I didn't get taken because I'm like 90% sure I probably wouldn't have been taken, but like it was really funny when that happened. I'm good, please don't kill me. Literally me. Like I was afraid they were gonna walk up to me, but also like my Japanese is very mid, so I wouldn't have been able to defend myself anyway, because I don't know enough grammar to be able to do that. Um alright. School festival. I got to live out my persona dreams and go to a school festival. So the school that I was attending had a 2-day, like 2.5 day school festival going on. That fit is amazing, by the way. Yeah, I'm compliment farming this entire stream. You guys are gonna see my very limited outfits that I could bring, and please compliment my outfits, please. I'm begging you, please. I'm kidding. My drip is. I try. I hope that my drip is there. So fun story. We had so after I had my taiyaki and everything and my snacks at like the food stalls, they had, as you see in like animes and stuff, they had like different rooms of like different activities that you could do. I don't think there was a maid one, or at least if there was one, me and my friends could not find it. So me and my friends did the next best thing, the gambling room, where essentially students were dressed up as like dealers, and you could go to different tables. You could play blackjack, you could play poker, you could play like red black. So you got to rotate between all like 4 tables that were there. And so the last table that we were at was red black, and it was roulette. So my friend was losing and was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go all in on the number 27. And we were like, that's such a stupid idea. Like, there's there's like 50 numbers on this board. You can either bet red black for a safer but lower bet, lower risk. You could bet like evens odds, but no, my friend put everything on 27. Do you know what happened when we spun the roulette wheel? It landed on 27. I cannot. Who the fuck said Rokunana? Rokunana. You know the amount of people that said that to me? Me yelling compliments? I'd appreciate it. Yeah. Dashi drip is always there. Oh, thank you. The drip is clean. 6-7. I actually fucking hate that meme. Because all my friends would do it in like different languages, so we'd all be hitting like the Rokinana. I would too. Quiz. Also, hi Quiz. Dashi looking not stinky. Aw. You've never said that to me before. Anyway, as I was freaking out about earlier, my friend bet everything on 27 and won. And we calculated the percentage on like the likelihood of that happening, and it was like a 0.1% of that happening. It was insane. She won the top prize, and I think she was the only person in the school festival to win the top prize over the 2 days that the school festival was happening. It was insane. Born to be a gambler? Yeah, no, immediately after she won that, we were all like, yo, let's go to pachinko. Like let's go to pachinko and let's win all the money. Trust. But yeah, that was school festival day 1. School festival day 2. This is just some like fun cultural sharing. They have something called kanto in the Tohoku region where you balance these really big like paper lanterns on different parts of your body. So like you could put it on your hip, your shoulder, like your forehead. Some dude did it on their forehead. It was crazy. But I just wanted to show this off because I thought it was cool, and I like showing off culture. So yeah. I can't show the photos, but I did get dragged on stage during the pageant portion of the school festival. So my friend entered the pageant, and there was one segment of the pageant where the judges told the contestants like a specific prompt in which they had to go to the audience and then grab someone from the audience that fit that prompt. So my friend walked down, looked at me, grabbed me, and just brought me back on stage. No explanation. Keep in mind, I didn't know what the prompt was, just the contestants knew. Also, Monokuma, it's been a minute, hello. So they asked what the prompt was. No, the prompt was not short. Shush. The prompt was, looks like they could run the fastest in middle school. And I need people to know that I did not do track in middle school, and I actually really suck at running. And so I looked at her, like, on the stage, and I was like, girl, you picked the worst person for this prompt. Because they have to explain their answer. And my friend was like, no, don't worry. I got an explanation. And so the judge got to her, and her explanation was, see, Dashi's Filipino, and Filipinos are good at everything. So that's why I picked Dashi. And I was like, I was just standing on the stage. I was just standing on the stage, and I was like, girl, I don't fucking know what you're trying to do, but, like, go off. And you know what happened? She fucking won. She won the pageant. She won 2 tickets to Tokyo Disney. And I was like crying after the whole thing. I was like, girl, what the fuck? It's funny as fuck. That's what I said. The judge's gonna buy that one. My favorite part is when they were doing like the award ceremony. She didn't know she had to make an acceptance speech. And so when she went up on the stage and they gave her her prize, her acceptance speech was, I didn't really write one, so shout out to all the Filipinos out there. Y'all are great. That's it. That was her whole speech, and then she walked off the stage. And I was like crying in the back seat of this like theater, being like, girl, what the fuck is going on? Like, I can't believe all that just happened. Dashi be good at everything? Lamau? No. I only got the Filipino singing genes. I didn't get anything else. Short and sweet, love it. It was great. It was a great speech. I just thought it was really funny. Anyway, next slide. This is probably gonna take longer than I expected. I didn't run this slide through at all before I started. I just made the slide and went. I hope this is about an hour and a half. I concur on the Philippines. You can draw too, you're right. I can draw. Okay, so I celebrated my birthday in Japan, which is what, it was a bit of a bummer because I couldn't stream on my birthday, and I kind of missed home. But my friends made it really fun. So I can't show the picture, but overnight my friends decorated my door with like a bunch of fucking photos. But I need to point out that my friend drew me as Ghetto from JJK. So this is the closest thing you're gonna get to a face reveal. But yeah. Also, me and my friends got these sick as fuck matching shorts, and I just wanted to show them off. Peep the Persona hoodie that I have as well, but these are my Batsmaru shorts, and, there we go. Officially, Dashi ass does exist on this stream. Crazy. Is that the back? Yes, that is the back. I got Batsmaru on the ass. Just full Batsmaru. That's incredible. Get be worth it then. Alright, and then we move on to some photos of me and Akita. Akita's a fun place. I went to admire some art at a couple art museums for an assignment. I had to write, like, a whole analysis paper. Holy shit, I have to do squats. Let me explain this while I do squats. Actually, I don't know if I can count and explain at the same time, so you guys can just get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fuck? 6. Oh my god. 7. We're doing 30. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. We'll get there. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright. Oh my lord. Anyway. Nothing special about these photos. I just went to the city to admire some nice art at a museum. Oh my god, my legs. Ghost, what's up? Thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. How you doing? I'm just doing a little bit of a presentation slide of my time in Japan. Alright. I forgot I put these photos in. Okay, so we were in Kakunodate for the day. We were in Kakunodate for the day, and I highly recommend that people go visit Kakunodate because it's a samurai city, and it's really nice. But this is us at the top of this mountain that we hiked, and yes, that is me attempting to do a JoJo pose, like on the top of this mountain, because I thought it was funny. And then there's this like one there's this one photo that my friend took that I thought was so funny because she took it at an angle where I look like at like 2 feet tall. It's really funny. But the JoJo pose, I'm not low enough because I didn't fully commit. But the JoJo pose is there. The Hibana drip, yes, the Hibana drip. You look like that one pointing meme. You'll slowly learn throughout this entire presentation that that is the like default pose that I have. Like I pose like that in every fucking photo. Hibana drip, the JoJo pose with auto sweater, yeah, and the little cat that's like hanging off my pants, like right here. That's the Ado like Sanrio collab. So it's like Ado as a Sanrio character. It's really cute. Did you get a sword? Unfortunately, no, because it probably wouldn't have made it through customs. Fit is so clean. I gotta get an Ado sweater. I got this at the concert. And Ado is playing right now! Yeah! Left pick is actual dashi height. No, it's not! Let me lean out of the way so you can see it. Blue says hi. I say hi back. Hi. I got that Ado sweater at the concert, guys. I stood in line with Violet for way too long. But the sweater was worth it. Oh my lord. Watch in 32-inch screen and that's dashi lore height. For 3 fucking hours we were in that line. I know! We should have showed up earlier. Thank you, girlies. Also, Gracie, fuck you. That means I'm like 2 inches tall. The real MVP is standing at that line for 3 fucking hours. Alright, next. Oh my lord. Oh, I got to go on a cutesy little train ride. If you've seen on Instagram or on TikTok, those like little train rides, like those tourist train rides that you get to go on. I got to go on one of those. It was really fun. I didn't realize how much, like, Kakunodate looked like the Pacific Northwest, but it does. And, just like Fate, I went to FamiMart to get a snack, and there just happened to be a cat outside. Great time. Thanks for the lurk, Greasy, I appreciate it. Twitch is giving people an identity crisis on my side again. Zen's sword disappeared. Girl. Oh, never mind, it's back. We're good. But yeah. I did go to Cat Island, and there are photos of Cat Island, so if you want to see that, stick around, it's like nearing the end of the slide. But, yeah. The train ride was fun. I don't really have much else to say. There was a point in which you were allowed to go into, like, the samurai's houses to tour, because they're kept up, and, like, preserved for tourists. I didn't go in one, my friends did. I ended up just walking around. I was using the samurai house time to go to a FamiMart because I wanted a snack. And I found a cat, so 10 out of 10. Oh my lord. Hold on, my slides aren't switching. Oh. So, for Halloween weekend, I went to Tokyo. And I didn't have a costume on me, so I did my backup costume, which was Shinji Ikari. And so I couldn't carry a chair around with me, because that would be stupid, because I was taking a flight from countryside to Tokyo. So me and my friends went to Daiso, and we found this, like, little plastic model, like, pocket chair, and we thought it was the funniest fucking thing. So imagine me, in Shibuya, Halloween night, every time someone was like, yo, Shinji, pose! I would pull out this, like, little tiny, like, plastic foldable chair from my pocket, put it on the ground, and just, like, squat over it. So this is me in Shibuya Station. And, this is the Shibuya incident. of me sitting on this fucking chair. Me and my friends did some, like, illusion work so that it actually kind of looks like I'm sitting on this chair. Um, so yeah, this is the Shibuya incident, but slightly better. So I did spend Halloween weekend in Shibuya. It was very fun. We had some, oh my god. Yeah, katsudon. And then we had, no, that's gyudon, sorry, that's beef. We had some gyudon, and then I did walk past the Mega Donkey. Um, Everybody that said if you go into the Mega Donkey and you get overstimulated, like that's true. Like, you go into the Mega Donkey expecting to be there for, like, 30 minutes. You walk out 5 hours later, disoriented, and, like, having, like, the worst overstimulation of your life. Um, but yeah, it was also really funny because we were walking around, like, on Halloween, so everybody was in a costume. There's actually another photo of this Mega Donkey. I didn't put it here because I was gonna end up blocking out their faces anyway. But the photo before this that I was taking, two guys dressed as Mario and Luigi actually walked past me and ended up in my photo. Uh, Unfortunately, I didn't want to. I don't like.
Meta that.
Have you ever met a fucking girl before? Kiri, hi, it's been so long. How are you doing? I'm back from Japan, so I'm doing a presentation. That looks tasty. It was tasty. It was delicious. I have a lot of food photos. But yeah, everyone was in costume. I think I was in somebody's stream. Somebody was, like, just straight live streaming, like, from Shibuya on their phone, and I was walking behind her for a solid, like, 3 blocks. Yeah. So I'm just, like, dressed, it's, like, me in the back of somebody's stream dressed as Shinji Ikari, just, like, walking around Shibuya. So yeah, I should have asked her for her handle, because I thought that would have been funny, but I also did not want to be interviewed on some random girl's live stream, so it is what it is. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about this part. I was able to go to the Alien Stage Cafe. I don't know how many people in chat are a fan of Alien Stage, but I went to the Alien Stage Cafe in Tokyo, and I was able to get a booking. The booking's really hard to get. Me and my friend booked for, like, 4 different days, and we were really hoping to get a booking slot. And luckily, I think we got 3 of the 4 slots that we were trying to book for. So I was in Ikebukuro, and I went to the Alien Stage Cafe, and this is majority of the merch that I got spread out on the table. I got the Ivan and Till, like, lava cake, like, chocolate lava cake. And then this is me standing next to my goats, Hino and Luca. Main Alien Stage! What if it was onigiri? I do love onigiri. They have bunny merch right now at our local blind box stores. I want to go! I'm gonna go sometime later because I heard the manager of those stores is, like, cosplaying as the characters. It's crazy. Let's go. Wait. I'll text you later. Because that way I can bring you your stuff. Anyway. It was super fun. And then immediately after, I went to visit the Yaoi Dungeon because the Yaoi Dungeon was directly across the street of the Alien Stage Cafe. And it was very funny. So, as y'all know, first in my bloodline to descend the Yaoi stairs. Yeah, this is the Yaoi stairs dungeon. Not the Yaoi dungeon. Y'all need to look up the Yaoi dungeon memes. I found it. I found the fucking Yaoi dungeon. It's so funny. Kitty, yes, I was able to go to the opening of the new Mofusan store, which was, like, the Mofusan cafe theme. And I got this little, like, plushie. It's not for me, it was for my mom, but I was able to just wear it while I was in Tokyo, and it was really nice. And I was able to also go to the Persona 3, Persona 5 collab cafe, in Sakurai, and it was very fun. I got a Koromaru burger, and I got a lot of free merch. Setting milestones in the family. Very important milestones, might I add. Sorry, I'm, like, inhaling water. I haven't talked for this long in, like, a while. Oh, I was in the Shibuya Parko. It was the worst time of my life. I stood in that Pokemon Center line for, like, an hour and a half. I was not having the time of my life, guys. But I was in the Shibuya Parko. I don't really know what else to say besides I was in the Pokemon Center for 90% of the time I was in that Parko. So I didn't really do much else besides walk around to like the Monster Hunter, well, it was the Capcom store and like the Godzilla store. Um but yeah, it was a great time. I buy more at like the Sendai store. I don't know if I put the photo of my haul here, but I did take a photo of like 90% of the things that I bought. Um I might be able to pull it up after I finish this presentation, but yeah. Sick Godzilla, I know. I couldn't really go into the store. The Shibuya Parko is impossible to walk through because there's so many fucking people in there. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Like that's my big complaint. There's too many fucking people in the Shibuya Parko. Pocket Kazu, they had wait, it's coming up. I'll talk about it later. I didn't end up getting it though. I got a Pocket Mizutsune instead. So I was able to see the really big Gundam in Odaiba, and you'll notice that I take multiple photos of me just doing the pointing meme, and I think it's really funny. But I got lucky because while I was in Odaiba, they were actually doing like the Gundam stamp rally, where you were supposed to like walk around all of Odaiba, and then you can like put together like a really big like stamp of the Unicorn Gundam itself. So it was me and my friend like walking around Tokyo Bay for like I think it took us 2 hours to get all of the stamps, but it was very worth it because I'll show you after. But here's some better photos of the Gundam. I really like Gundams, so it was really cool to see it live. It also does move, and they were playing episodes of Gundam like they were projecting them onto the wall of the mall that this was like in front of. So it was really cool to just like see all of it like actually moving. But yeah. This is me and my friend completing the Gundam stamp rally. It took us 2 hours to do, as I said. But I did get to walk around Tokyo Bay, and it was really nice at night. So there's some photos of me pointing at Tokyo Bay, and also the Rainbow Bridge in Tokyo. I visited Fox Shrine. I have nothing else to say about this besides the like there was a really cute frog. I got some fox trinkets from here. Like I got a lucky charm from here. But I don't really have much else to say besides I visited a fox shrine. That was fun. I visited another Pokemon Center. I really like this one. Here's my Piplup that I bought, and I just they're aura farming. Absolutely gripped. I love this guy. I put him on my pants and I just started walking around. My son, I see him. You mean Honda Civic? Totodile. But yes, Honda Civic. This one, I think this Pokemon Center was better than the one in Shibuya, because the one in Shibuya was insanely crowded. For this one, I could at least walk around in and admire some stuff. So, very fun. Here's more photos of me pointing. They had this like really cool wall of like screenshots of different gens, like and like the game displays just like on the wall. It was super cool to see. And I just thought it was really funny because I saw the professor photo and I was like, wait, let me get in front of it. Let me point. Again, amazing outfit. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try my best. I included this because I thought it was funny. I was scrolling through my photos and I was like, let me put this one in. Gang! When me and the gang pull up. I was in Akihabara. I don't recommend going to Akihabara. I'll explain at the end. But personally, Akihabara was not as fun as I thought it was gonna be. But there was an official Hatsune Miku store. And trust, every time I saw Hatsune Miku in the city, I would go, is that Hatsune Miku? Me and my friends all made the same reference. Big Gundam head. I don't know. I didn't even know this was here. I just walked past it. I was in the Taito station, and my epic game story is that I was going for Ghetto, and I got him in maybe like 6 tries, and then I saw a guy walk up to the Gojo one and attempted to get Gojo, but he lost like 4 times and just gave up. But he left it in a really good spot that when I went on the machine afterwards, I won it in 2 tries. And so I got both Ghetto and Gojo in one night and was forced to carry them around. So the unfortunate thing is that Gojo would not fit in my luggage on the way back. So I actually gave Gojo to my friend. But my friend is from Australia. So currently, Ghetto is on my desk in Canada, and Gojo is somewhere in Australia right now. So we separated the boyfriends, as it should be. But yeah, I hear it's changed a lot since the 2000s. Yeah, I think that was my biggest gripe with visiting Tokyo. It was very different from what like I remember seeing from like when I really wanted to go to Japan. It was still a fun time, but I think I was just expecting a bunch of different things that just didn't happen to be there. Like when I was in Harajuku, I was a little saddened at how mainstream the fashion had become in Harajuku. Because it didn't have that like gyaru feel that it had in like the 2000s from like those kinds of videos. So it was a little bit of a bummer, but I still did try to make the most of my time in Tokyo. I went to the Monster Hunter Cafe. This one was fun. So when you book for the Monster Hunter Cafe, you can actually order a cake before you go there, and they'll like bring it out. And me and my friends completely forgot that we ordered a cake, and you can actually have something written on the cake. And so me and my friend thought it would be really funny if we put my Pookie on the cake. And so yeah, it just says my Pookie on the cake for absolutely no reason at all. And I had a little Palico that I won from a claw machine, so I carried him all the way to the Monster Hunter Cafe with me. Um, it was a great time. I think I don't remember what the dish is called, but the dish I think was like the Rathalos dragon something something. It was like dragon's meat something. I don't remember. I think what I really liked about the Monster Hunter Cafe was the attention to detail. By the way, my friend knew nothing about Monster Hunter. She just offered to come with me because she thought it would be a good time. And I was like, dude, you're such a G for that. Knowing absolutely nothing about this collab cafe, but coming with me anyway. Absolute G. So shout out to my friend. I do not think she's watching this, but fun time. She ordered the max health potion. Or no, she ordered I think the mega potion. And the mega potion comes out as a normal like drink, but then they bring out like this little like vial of honey, and you're supposed to put the honey into the drink. And I had to explain to her why that was lore accurate, because I was like, oh, because you normally craft a potion first, but when you put honey in it, it becomes a mega potion. So that's some like genius like attention to detail thinking right there. I was like, that's so cool. For like, I don't know. I thought that was like so cute of a detail to add. Um, this is me. I forgot I was holding my Palico above the meat. I was cooking him. Don't worry about it. I took a lot of pictures of just like the armor and like the full scale like weapons and stuff, because obviously that shit is cool as fuck. And for height reference, this is me standing next to the Rathalos armor. That's the Toby armor. I really like the dual blades that were on the wall. That was really cool. I don't think I put the photo here, but they did for some reason have, of all of the hunting horns they could have put on display, they put the Kezu hunting horn on display. So it was really weird looking at the ceiling and just seeing like full Kezu mouth just on the ceiling. Um, but yeah, that was a really fun time. This is just some shit that I couldn't put anywhere else, but that was my Tokyo haul. That was my suitcase after going to Tokyo. This was me in Akihabara. I think I was going to buy Persona, but I was wondering as to why it was so expensive, so I actually didn't buy the original disc in Akihabara, and this is gonna add to my explanation on why I personally don't think you should shop in Tokyo. This is Hachi, because I finally got to visit him. I'm a little cheesed because I couldn't get the stamp, because the stamp was in the tourist office, and the tourist office closed as soon as I got there. And then they had a Niji pop-up store, and I don't remember what building this is. Oh, it was in Shibuya 109. They had a Niji pop-up store. I didn't go, but I thought that was cool. um, Pokemon Crimbus. The mall nearby was just doing Christmas decorations, and they just had Pokemon decorations up. Fruitfly underscore Gert. That's a crazy name. Hi. I'm so curious about the name. I can't see Hachi. Oh wait, you can't see Hachi? I'm in the fucking way. Hold on, let me lower myself. There's Hachi. There's Hachi behind me. Did you get a good look? There's a story, give me a sec to type. Oh, it's Apple, by the way. Okay, I had a feeling it was Apple, because I know you have, like, the most whack-ass usernames. Dog! Apple! Anyway. I watched the JJK movie, and this was the freebie that I got. I got a cool, like, sticker or, not sticker, I got a cool postcard, of Yuta, Gojo, and Yuji. And then I also got this, like, ticket to the opening premiere or whatever, but, I didn't really use it because the premiere was entirely in Japanese, and, my Japanese is very mid, so I kept the ticket anyway. Also, I haven't watched season 3 yet, so nobody fucking say shit. I think only the first 2 episodes are out for season 3 now. Or is it just the first episode? I don't know. If it's just the first episode, then I know what happens. But so I caved and bought the Jack Frost onesie, and now I just have a Jack Frost onesie, and I felt like people should know that. So yeah. This is just me wearing a Jack Frost hoodie. Onesie. And I won Piplup from a machine, so here's my absolute death grippa on Piplup. It's so you, thanks. That's what people— Do you know what's insane about this onesie? It has pockets. I wasn't expecting it to have pockets, but it has pockets. But yeah. Out of anyone, you deserve the Jack Frost hoodie. I love it. Why are you gripping the fuck out of all your plushies? It's like a staple thing I have to do. Like, whenever I get a plushie, I just need to take a picture of it like that. I don't know why, it's just like, it became a thing. They do owe me money, I'm trying to shake them down for their money. The grip is insane, don't worry about it. Oh, I went to Iwate. Iwate is like a nice countryside city. I was actually, there was an earthquake in Iwate before I left, and I actually did feel it. That was like one of the first times I felt an earthquake, so that was crazy. I saw this really buff cat trinket. It was so funny to me. So I didn't get it, but I got a fox version of it. And, maybe I'll show it on stream one day, who knows. Iwate's really pretty. I also this is one of the cities that I included as just like a recommendation to visit, because there's so many beautiful places in the countryside that I think people should go to. They're a little harder to get to, obviously, but they're much less crowded than, like, really popular tourist areas. And even, like, the tourism here it's so nice. Everybody's so nice. The cat is Dashi's grip strength represented. And that's, yeah, this is buff Dashi, actually. I only work out my right arm. These are some nicer pictures I took of Iwate. I don't really have much else to say about these. I just think people should visit them. These places. Oh, classic. Me standing outside of Lawson, eating a Lawson cream puff. And, Mr. Donut was having a Pokemon collab, and so my friend gave me a Pikachu donut, and then I did this. I don't think I need further explanation. Oh. Let me read this real quick. So basically, a friend of mine was drawing a randomized character, so they asked for animal types and random names, and one of the options we could have gotten was a fruit fly. A fruit fly is a crazy character to, like, have, as in, like, an animal of all the ones that you could have picked. Was a fruit fly character named Gert, short for yogurt. Instead, we got a ferret named Nicole, which I thought was boring and lame. I agree, I think fruit fly named Gert is funny. My bad for text. Well, no worries. I think this is a valid story to be explaining. Alright. Pikachu's just bald here. I don't have any other explanation as to why I did that. I just did it. Oh, I was able to go to the Pronto Pokemon collab. This one was really fun. There was way too much whipped cream in that croissant, but it was a great time. I got the Gengar croissant, and I got the Lucario beverage. My friend got the Flabebe cake, and the Sylveon, milkshake. Light snack type of bite. Yeah, I guess. I did get the Gengar, but I think it's really funny because they spelled Gengar wrong in the collab. I don't know if that's how you would. No, that's not how you would spell it in katakana either. I don't know why they spelled it with an A. They just did. And then I went to Sendai. Sendai is also a really good city, probably one of my top visits. I really like that place. Um, for some reason, there was a random Vietnamese restaurant next to where I was staying, so me and my friends just went to get Vietnamese food in Japan. And I think it was 7-Eleven that was having a Kirby collab, so I got this like little like Kirby apple bun, delicious. I visited a fox sanctuary slash like a fox village. It was very fun. I really liked it. I got to see so many foxes. Funny, we got a song called Eat while images of food are on the screen. Shout out Ado Eat. I was about to say that food looks amazing, no wonder. It was great. Also, when you were at the Fox Village, you were able to feed the foxes. I did unfortunately miss fox holding hour, so I did not hold a fox. But I was able to feed them, and I got some great photos on my camera, so, um, check these guys out. Check out these silly guys. Look at these silly guys. They're so funny. It was really cold, so a lot of them were in, like, croissant shape, but I really love them. They had, like, different breeds of foxes, too, so it wasn't just, like... Wow, they're so multicultural. The cover of like a college textbook. But yeah, they were all like croissant, cuddled up to be warm. I just had a great time here. Um, oh, my ads are gonna run in like 3 minutes. Wait, can I snooze it? I'm gonna snooze it real quick. Um, so after Fox Village, I think I went to the Sendai Parko first. They look a lot healthier than the ones that show up in my town and bully pets. No! These guys were like fat, but maybe it's also because it was winter and they had their winter coats. But yeah, I love these guys. I was able to find one of the Pokemon plates. I didn't know that the Pokemon sewer plates were so fucking hard to find, but I found one of them and I got lucky because it was the Nickit one. And it was while I was in Shiroishi, so it was nice. I visited the Pokemon Center in Tohoku. This was another great time. I just really liked the paper lantern and like all of the themings that they had for the Tohoku regions. Great time. And here's me doing the point. I have no other explanation. I just do this pose by default. Whenever I show up to somewhere cool, I just do that. And then I visited the Parko. This is me next to a Kutku. And then this is... Oh, Sendai is where Haikyuu takes place. And so they had a lot of Haikyuu, like, themed things. And they had, like, the Haikyuu wall. So this is me standing next to Hinata. I am slightly taller than Hinata. And they also had a Gundam base here. I didn't know that. But, yeah. And fun times, they actually had Filipino food in Japan. I was really shocked to find a fully Filipino restaurant in the middle of Sendai. The lady fully spoke Tagalog. I had a great conversation with her, and the food was delicious. Very authentic Filipino. I'd be curious to see how much taller than him I am. I think... Okay, I can't zoom into this photo right now, but I would have to double check on my phone. I haven't talked for this long in forever. Cat Island. I pulled up to Cat Island, guys. It's real. The stories are real. It's all cats. So fun. So cat. Hydrate or dihydrate? Thank you. The next 4 slides is just pictures of cats. So, if you like cats, here are the cats that I found. Wait, let me hide the music widget so that you can see the fucking cats. I mean, I can look up at the centimeters, but I can't really get a sense of it that way. Yeah, I can, if I look at the photo right now, I can probably tell you. Okay, I have a bunch of funny stories to tell about these cats. So, this cat, there's another black cat, he's a short hair, you'll see him later. And I attempted to steal the short hair one because my friends were like, why aren't you stealing the other one? And it's because this long hair motherfucker kept cleaning himself. And I was like, I don't want to steal the wet one. And my friends then proceeded to just, because they followed us around the island. So we ended up just calling this like short hair black cat the dry one and the long hair black cat the wet one as they followed us. And it was just really funny. Because I was like, dude, where's the wet one? Room temp of warm water helps when talking a lot. Appreciated. I do have like a whole water bottle of just room temp water because I didn't refrigerate my bottle, but I remember this guy being a little sad because we were trying to feed him treats, but when we stuck out our hands, he like didn't go for it immediately. And so me and my friends realized that we had to like tilt his head a little for him to notice that there was food in front of him. So we'd like to think that this guy, he was also like being mysteriously still. Like we didn't know why he wasn't moving towards us or anything. And so we have this theory that this guy is blind or at least like visually impaired because he could not see our hands when they were like right in front of him, and we felt so bad that we gave him like extra treats. And they had just like a cat themed shrine. It was very fun. There is a video of me praying to the shrine. He's just like me. Zen, if I put a treat in front of you, would you be able to find it? And then this is me attempting to steal the dry one. I would have to sniff a. That's why you're so close to your monitor every time. This guy. Okay, chat's kind of in the way. Let me hide chat for a moment. So this guy was really funny. He's got zero thoughts. He's smelling chat. So this was the cat that I attempted to steal multiple times, but I don't think he enjoyed being picked up. So every time I picked him up, I would have to put him down like immediately. And then I was like, I'll try again later, because he was following us. And then I picked him up again, and then I had to put him down immediately, because bro did not want to be picked up. So I stopped after like 3 attempts. But I do like this guy because he was just following us around. I think my favorite part about this guy is his little like snaggletooth. Like you can see his little fang on the right photo. Very cute. Very silly. Hold on. Let me bring back my music. And then here's some more cats. This photo on the bottom left is probably the most beautiful photo I took while I was in Japan. I do photography as a hobby, and so I do have a couple like actually fully edited photos. But this was the most photogenic cat I've seen in my life. She stayed so still. Fucking beautiful. Oh, he just like you. I think I do look like that black cat. I think I give the dry one, guys. I think I give vibes of the dry one. But yeah, there were just a lot of cats. You can see the guy on the top left. He's enjoying the pets. We really like that. So many cats. This guy at the very end of the trail, when you get picked up by the ferry at the end, just like I sat down and he sat on me, and I just ended up befriending him. He was great. I think there's even more photos of just him. Like he hung around me the whole time. But his fat ass also took all of my fucking treats. He was very hungry. And I did take a picture of his foot and post it on the internet without permission, so guys, cat foot pic. But, like, look at those beans. Peak bean content. But yeah, I didn't name him or anything, but I did hang out with him for, like, 90% of the time I was on this island. Great guy. Loved him. Super chill. A bit of a fat ass, but we liked him. Such a model too. Yeah, I know. Look at him. Fucking beautiful. And they had this like bell at the very top of the island, but for some reason the bell didn't have like the rope that you were supposed to like grab to like ring it. But they had these like wooden sticks. And so me and my friend were like, how the fuck did the people before us ring the bell? Because we heard it. And so the way we decided to do it was to take one of this just like medium-sized log and just like full baseball swing at the bell. And I definitely hit it way too hard. Welcome back, Reese. I definitely hit the bell way too fucking hard, but it was funny. So yeah. And then Sendai is the city where Haikyuu takes place. So I was able to actually visit Kamiya Arena, which is where a lot of the tournaments take place in Haikyuu. Unfortunately, Kamiya Arena is under renovation right now, and so I wasn't able to go inside. But they did have all of the manga volumes posted outside on the barriers. And so I took a bunch of photos outside them. I think they also had the Haikyuu monument while I was there. So this is me hitting a bump. There is a photo of me hitting mid-spike, but yeah. And the city also had these, like, sewer plates for each of the teams, which was really cool. So I took pictures of all of them, and I also wanted versions of the pictures without my feet in them. So there's the behind, like, the middle photo is the behind-the-scenes photo of me trying to take the picture without my feet in them, and I think my friend has every version of that photo for all 4 plates that exist. And then we got some beef tongue while I was in Sendai, because beef tongue apparently is a staple in Sendai that you have to try. That is the top left photo. Very delicious. I would recommend it if you like steak. It's pretty good. But yeah. Fun times in Sendai. And then the next bigger trip that I did was I went to Sapporo. And I had a Sapporo beer in Sapporo, even though I don't like beer. I thought since we were in Sapporo, you know, I might as well just order a beer. So I did. It was a really clean pour, too. I felt really bad. The grip is back. Oh, so unfortunately, there was supposed to be another friend that was gonna go on this trip with me, alongside, like, the 2 other friends that were coming. But she actually fell sick right before the trip and decided not to go, so she canceled her flight. And so, fuck, my ads are gonna run in a minute. Let me real briefly explain this. So instead, me and my friends thought it would be a good idea to get, like, a little trinket of her, like, for her. So we got this, like, little stupid cat motherfucker trinket, and so I just carried her around in my pocket as, like, I know you couldn't be here, but I'll take some photos of you with, like, I'll take some photos of myself with it, and then we can pretend you were here in spirit. So yeah, that explains the little cat trinket. And then on the left, it's just soup curry, because soup curry, I tried to taste, like, the staple food for every city that I was in. So soup curry was the bigger one in Sapporo, and I highly recommend it. It was really good. Finished it. I did finish the beer. I did not really like it, but it was a pretty good beer. I don't have that much to say about it. But yeah, Sapporo beer. I also don't drink. I guess we can pause here for now while my ads are running, but I just don't drink that much beer in general. That was, like, the second beer that I had drank over my 4 months in Japan. I always just end up ordering, like, a soju or something, or, like, a sake, or a gin. Literally anything that isn't beer. Sorry if you like beer in the chat, I just don't really like beer. Sapporo beer. It was delicious. It was a delicious beer. I guess while my ads are gonna start in a minute, anyone got any questions, any comments? Hard to have a mood for it. I think that's... But I don't know how to explain it. I just don't, like, I think the first time I had beer, it was like, okay, I'm gonna die. That wasn't... The I'm gonna die statement was referring to the kuru, not the beer. I would not die if I had a beer. I'll take a beer if it's offered to me, it's just not my go-to drink. Having 3 streams of just, like, I got Ado playing in one ear, I got kuru in the other ear, and then I'm talking as well with feedback. Some crazy shit going on. Anyway. Favorite beer is free beer. Second favorite is cold. I agree. Favorite beer is free beer. Like, if you offer me a beer, I wouldn't decline it. But I, like, it's not my first choice. Like, if it was of my own volition, I would not order a beer myself. Do I have any fun stories of when I was in Sapporo. I guess they're coming up in the next slide, so it's not like... Yeah. I will say, when I was in Tokyo, I was staying in one of the, like, the Tokyo pod hotels, where you get, like, a little, like, you get a little cube. It was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Despite the fact that I somehow got bit by a mosquito overnight. It was actually really interesting to be in one of them pod hotels. But for what it was, I'd say it was pretty worth it. That was me, my bad. Bruh! You telling me a bear bit me in my fucking pod hotel? Bit by mosquito? Brought a strange disease back to the US. I'm fine, trust. But yeah, no. I somehow got bit by a mosquito in Tokyo, like, in the middle of October. No, when did I go to Tokyo? I was in Tokyo, like, in the beginning of November. But yeah. Symptoms: reduced height, stink. Guys, no! No! I have 30 seconds on these ads. Maybe I'll pull up the video of the fireworks and see if I can show it off. Actually, I might do that in a minute. I have 10 seconds on these ads. How's chat doing? Damn, it's been an hour and 15. This stream might be a little short. I can feel my voice going. That's crazy. How the fuck did I stream for like more than 3 hours? It'll come back to me. Alright. Ads are over. Next slide. Oh, I got to see, they had like a Christmas market going on in Sapporo, and it was really nice. And they also had like illuminations, like Christmas lights in the main like park. Very nice time. Very, very pretty. Don't have much else to say. 10 out of 10. And they had the photo on the top right is Mount Moiwa, and it's like a mountain that you can go up, and it's like, I think it's a mountain that's like record close to like a city, like the entirety of Sapporo, I guess. So when you go up the mountain, you can actually see like the entire city of Sapporo, and it's a crazy view. Like, I highly recommend, if you go to Sapporo, beautiful view. And for some reason, Mount Moiwa's mascot was this giant black rabbit, and I thought it was so funny that they dressed him up and like put reindeer legs on him, and they were like, yeah, this is a Christmas decoration. So that's what this photo is. Oh, I went to the Sapporo Pokemon Center, which was really cute because everything was Christmas theme, Christmas decorated. Fun fact, I actually visited the Pokemon Center twice. I visited it before it was decorated because that was my first time going, and then I regretted not buying something, so I went back. Hello, my Chisai guy. Hello, Cheddar. How you doing? I'm just talking about my time in Sapporo. And then now we're in... I went to the Ghibli store, and I didn't buy much at the Ghibli... Actually, I don't think I bought anything at the Ghibli store. But I saw Totoro, and that's all you need to know. And then we got the bottom right corner, Monkey D. Luffy. I know nothing about One Piece, so it's Monkey D. Luffy. And then some fun Sapporo treats. I got to try Sapporo ice cream. That was great. Delicious. 10 out of 10. Wouldn't change a thing. There was this vending machine outside of Sapporo TV Tower that had these like little like Hokkaido cream like cake birds. One Piece mention? I think this bird, I don't know what this species of bird is called, but this bird is like the mascot for Hokkaido because it's on like all of the Hokkaido merch. But I like this guy. Funny guy. Gotta love the bird. And then we got this like the left photo is actually not from Sapporo, but I just wanted to put it on a similar slide. So this is just like a sweet potato ice cream sandwich. It's just sweet potato flavored, but it's shaped like a potato. 10 out of 10. You might have seen it on like TikTok or like Instagram, but I would try that again. I'ma call it a meep. I agree. That thing does look like a meep. I did purposefully take a picture of the dented one, like the plush that's in the middle. I would call that a meep. And then this is me going back to Canada at the airport. My one big mission at the airport was to find Pilot Pikachu. And fun fact, the jars the birds is so cute. I know, it's so silly. Look at them. um but yeah, when I was at the airport, my one mission was to find the Pilot Pikachu. And so when I went to the machine the first time, I did find the machine. Um, it was actually sold out of Pilot Pikachu, so I got the flight attendant Pikachu instead because my flight was leaving in like 3 hours, and I was like, they're probably not going to restock it by the time I leave, so I might as well just get one. But then when I walked to get lunch, and then I walked back past the machine, I actually got lucky enough that the vending machine was getting restocked like right in front of me. Like the restock guys were there, they had all the boxes of all the shit, and they had everything restocked. And I was like, this is the best luck I will have in my life. And so I immediately got in line and I just got Pilot Pikachu. There were two versions of Pilot Pikachu. There's normal Pilot Pikachu without the plane. Everybody in front of me was getting that one, so I ended up just getting Pilot Pikachu on the plane because I was like, this is cute, this is silly. But yeah, I got like extremely lucky. So, and here's some extras that I forgot about that I just wanted to tell stories of. Far left photo, Shibuya Station. I found the Ginza line, and I got to live out my dreams of reliving the first 10 minutes of Persona 5 where you try to find the Ginza line. I had no reason to find the Ginza line, I just wanted to see if I could find it. And it is as hard as it is in the game. Surprisingly, I didn't buy as many Pokemon cards while I was in Japan, but they did have these, like, machines where you could put in a couple yen and then it would dispense, like, packs of just Pokemon cards that were, like, put into a box. So they were already open, but it would be, like, a box filled with, like, 3 EXs and a full art. Like, guaranteed. And so I actually got really lucky because the two that I got from the machine were this, like, Mousehold card and the Snom card. And I was like, these are two cards that I actually really wanted because they're really fucking cute. So I just have them. But I ended up not buying Pokemon cards, like, full boosters while I was there. Because, well, one, they probably wouldn't have fit in my luggage. And two, I already sort of know how to get, Pokemon, like, Japanese cards in Canada anyway. And so I was prioritizing, like, limited merch instead. So these are, like, the most cards that I got, besides the amount of wafers that I ate to get, like, Persona special cards that would come in these, like, wafer packs. This is a fun story because I thought this was silly, but, the second photo from the right, I actually lost my camera while I was in Sendai, and I was, like, scared that I had lost it forever. I was like, holy shit. I left it on the bus while I was coming back from a thrift store, and I was like, damn, if I was in Canada, that shit would have been gone. Like, somebody would have taken it. But I actually got really lucky because I remembered what bus I was on, and I remembered, like, the whole bus schedule that I was on. Like, I knew what time I got on and off. And so I asked my friend to call the office for me, and boom, the next day, my camera got shipped to me. Like, perfect condition. Even the delivery guy was like, oh, you lost a camera. And I was like, yeah, that's my camera. Thanks, man. That's crazy. So yeah, it just goes to show how, like how the honor system really is in Japan. I just thought that was a fun story to share, because I was like, yeah, no, if I was in Canada, that shit would be stolen immediately. Stolen, broken, gone. Like, I would have had no hope. But, like, the honor system is actually really crazy in Japan. The fact that I got my camera back, like, the next day after I left the city, like, they shipped it back to my dorm in a completely different city, and I got it back, like, 3 days later. Amazing. Holy fuck, that's amazing? Yeah, I know. That was my reaction. I like, opened it, and I was like, holy shit, it's my camera. And then we start, we end where we started, where I talk about the bears. So they actually had this sign, the far right photo, they had the sign at the mall on the automatic doors. And me and my friend were in this mall, and we were trying to figure out why the door wasn't opening, and both our kanji kind of suck, so we had to translate the sign. when you translate the sign, it literally says, like, I'm paraphrasing here, but it literally says, today there were quite a few bear warnings, so we decided to switch the automatic doors to manual. So please just like pry open the door to leave, and then when you like walk away, make sure to like pry the door back closed. Like that was so funny to us. We were standing there like, why the fuck is the door not open? No, you just had to pry the fucking automatic door open. They switched the doors to manual. Japan has a lot of cameras too. Actually, I got that camera in Japan because I was like, I'm not gonna bring my camera since I'm going to Japan. I might as well buy a new camera. So I bought it like at the beginning of my trip. Anyway, bears are no joke, guys. Careful. The bears in Japan will get you. And owari ne. That is my slideshow presentation of my time in Japan. Gwiz, you're dangerous. There's so many of you in Japan. It's terrifying. Let me see if I can pull up some videos while to end things off. Oh my lord, why is everything opening in the wrong tab? I would like to show off some videos, so let me see if I can open some of them. How unbear my people. Rar. Okay. Let's see if I can show the firework video first. We can go in, like, chronological order. When was the firework show? Like, August? Beginning of August? Yes. Is that... Let me pause my music for a moment. Just make sure this video... Is it this one? It might be this one. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I just need to make sure that this video doesn't have anything that, like, doxes me or my friends. So I'm, like, briefly scrubbing it. Careful, the bears tinkle. Guys, be very careful, the bears do tinkle. Okay, wait. Let me go into studio mode real quick. One moment. Please hold. What the fuck? Nope. Okay. There we go. Oh. Sorry, I'm dying. Okay. Can I up the fucking volume on this? Trying to make sure it's not loud. This is the, I guess, quote-unquote performance for Elf that they were doing at the fireworks show. It was really cool, and it was insane to see in person. This was probably one of the bigger ones compared to the other, like, choreos. I don't really know what to refer to them as, because I don't know if they're really, like, choreos or if there's a technical term for it. But some insane fireworks. And then let me try and find some other videos. Close my browser real quick. And then what else did I say I was gonna show? Let me look. Let me scroll real quick. The fuck was I doing? I actually ran out of storage while I was in Japan. I had to buy more storage. Some crazy shit. Wait, let me try and find the haul. Like, my like, 75% haul of things that I bought. Oh my lord. where the fuck is it? Hey, pull this. I'm like about to end my stream. We're on the tail end of the stream. I'm just talking about my trip to Japan and how it been. Hydrate or dihydrate, thank you. Hope shit going alright. Just popping in to say hi, appreciate it. It's been a hot minute since I've streamed, so anybody who's dropping by just to say hi. Big appreciate. I'm glad to know I've not been forgotten. What the fuck? Hold on, chat. Oh wait, I don't think this doxes me. This is a really horrible photo, though. Oh, there we go. Wait, chat, I can show you this photo. This is a photo of the wet one and the dry one. The guy on the top, the guy above, he's the dry one. He's the guy I tried to pick up multiple times. The guy on the bottom is the wet one, as you can tell by the fact that he is licking himself. And bro would not stop. Which is why I opted to not pick him up. Love them, though. They were great. Let's see. What else do we got? He was trying to clean the stink. I didn't even touch him! He was stinky. He started out stinky. Oh my lord, I can't find any of these photos. Does this dox me? Not really. VTuber tries to find photos without doxing themselves. But I also take like a million photos, so it's really hard to do. Oh, there it is! Okay. Bro smelt competition? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. This was... Oh, shit. Hold on. I think the browser is cropped. One moment. I didn't realize I cropped this frame. Where the fuck is the resize button? I'm gonna... What the hell? Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened. One moment. Hold, please. Okay, chat, this was the haul. This was like 90% of... Actually, no, I think I'm missing a couple things from here. I'm also like in the fucking way. One moment. Let me move myself out of the way real quick. So... Oh, I didn't realize I never put my music back on. Okay. So, I'm gonna talk from this corner. I don't even know where to start with this. I just bought a lot of things. I'm a consumer, chat. Okay. Let's see. I forgot I don't have it so that my mouse shows. Okay, so over here, I got... You can tell I bought a lot of things from the Monster Hunter store. And then... Oh, my mouse is showing. Never mind, we're good. Hi, Tomo. I'm just talking about my trip. And, this is the haul. I won a Monster Hunter glass from a claw machine. I won Ghetto from a claw machine. This is a Haikyuu towel I got while I was at the stadium because they were selling them. This is just a lot of trinkets. I got some Sanrio stuff while I was at the Sanrio store. I got a really big plushie of Zorua. Um, I think I have a front-facing view, so I can show that. I got some Haikyuu stuff, I got Hokkaido coffee, I got, like, a lot of things from the Shonen Jump store. Some of these are presents, actually. You can see Zen asked me to buy a Pachita headband for her, and it's in this photo, but this is, like, Pachita's ass. This is not Pachita front-facing. Where's the Yaoi? So Gojo is in Australia right now. But I have Ghetto. Um, but yeah. I won this Piplup from a claw machine. I got Famimart and Lawson socks. Multiples of them. I got Shinx. I got a smaller Zoroa somewhere. I don't fucking know where it is. I got Shadow the Hedgehog as a keychain. Some Persona 3 stuff. This is probably one of the best parts of the haul. I now have in physical copy Persona 1, 2, 2 Eternal Punishment, 3, and 3 FES, all in, like, disc form. So, peak purchase. This was the Jack Frost onesie before I put it on. I bought some socks, some cute little socks. Quagsire keychain, Piplup keychain, a fuck ton of matcha. I was standing in that Don Quixote for fucking ever. I got like a million card sleeves. Why didn't I flip half of these over? That's literally like the Mofu-san ass. And then that's like Bulbasaur's ass. It's all ass. This is fucking Shadow the Hedgehog, but this is also his fucking ass. I got an insane amount of books. Probably one of my biggest flexes is underneath this A3 magazine, there's a Monster Hunter Illustrations book. I think it's the first volume. I got it for $7 at a thrift store, and that I will never be getting anything for that good of a deal ever again. Persona art book. This is before Manhun Wen. Probably soon. I have to catch up on all of the fucking new the new updates. I literally haven't updated it yet, and I'm so afraid because I saw everybody fight fucking Omega Planets, and I was like, girl, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? So maybe I'm probably gonna do that on stream anyway, so y'all are gonna see me fight Omega Planets for the first time. Your best. I don't know what I'm gonna fucking do with that thing. I keep seeing the fucking clips of it, and I'm like, how is anybody living this? How long is the fight? I don't know anything. Persona art book. This is before I caved, but I got the Palverse Persona 3, like, figures. But then I did not get the one I wanted, so then I caved and ended up buying the box set. So now I just have all 6 in a duplicate. This is Gundam merch. This is just a bunch of stickers that I bought, and some of this I think is like the standees and stuff from the Alien Stage Cafe, because you can see the Hino like made pin right here. I bought a lot of things from the Sega store. I was in the Sega store for a really long time. This is a Project Sekai art book. This is a JJK art book. This is a Hypnosis microphone DVD set. This is the Reize arc manga book, whatever I got from the fucking movie premiere. I think that's... Oh, these are like shrine gifts. I got a lot of pins. I got myself some Palico plushies. These are charms. I'm gonna hang them on my bag. I don't know. I don't have enough bags to hang all the trinkets I got, so that's a problem for later me. That's a good haul. It's not even everything I bought, because this was like before I left for another... No. This was definitely after I came back from Zupra. I think I just bought some more stuff before I left, because I bought like a Rohan manga somewhere from like from JoJo's. I don't know what the fuck else I bought. There's more things. There's just extra things. Here's a front-facing view of the Zoroa plush that I bought. Wait, I fucking moved myself below my... Hold on. I've moved myself below my overlay. This is the Zoroa I bought, and then I bought another Zoroa, and then I bought Shanks. Because I caved. Oh, this is just a funny photo. I just vacuum sealed the bitches. The big one's so cute. I know, I had to justify that purchase in the line for like 30 minutes. And oh, this is like all of them vacuum sealed. Trapped. Oh wait, I guess I can move myself back now. And I think trying to pack all this stuff was a nightmare. I actually ended up needing another suitcase. I didn't buy a full suitcase though. I ended up just buying like a bag, like one of those bigger duffel bags because that would suffice. Um yeah, no, I think that's everything. That's the trip, chat. That's the trip.
For real?
I came back to Canada and the first thing I did was go to Tim Hortons. So, do I have blurb muted on this? I did not hear that go through. I guess no, it's not muted. That's so weird. Because it worked on the other stream. Okay, I'll check that out. I have to fix some stuff on OBS. Well, you heard that? Oh, I guess it just didn't go through for me, because I didn't fucking hear it. Odd. Well, that's it from me. Pretty short stream. I was expecting it to be short anyway, because I wasn't sure how long I was gonna yap for. But that's it. I'm back, guys. As for the future of what I'm gonna be doing, hydrate. I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna do a big stretch. Thank you. Thank you for stream. No, thank you guys for coming. I think my biggest fear coming back was that either A, nobody was gonna show up to the stream, or B, I just like break down and then I like accidentally dox myself and then I like quit streaming forever. But neither of those things happened today, so I call that a win. I did have a really fun time. I did miss streaming, so it's like really weird coming back to it again, but I hope to get back into the groove of things. I hope to be able to get back into talking for more than 2 hours. Holy shit. Like, I don't know how I did that. So what am I doing? I'm gonna be back on Wednesday probably. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, Loki. I have a couple things in mind. It's as much as I want to restart a Persona 3 Reload playthrough, that wouldn't make much sense because the game is really long and it would take me longer to finish it than if I were to just pick it up from where I left it off. So I think what I'm going to do is my goal is to try and finish P3R because since I was gone for 5 months, I haven't played it at all, and it has officially taken me over a year to finish this game. So I'm most likely going to come back with some Persona 3 Reload. I think the other game I was trying to finish was Nine Souls. The Persona stream. Yeah, we're coming back on a Persona stream. I'm definitely going to be streaming Nine Souls after. I really do want to finish that game. I'm just really bad at Souls-likes. Pardon me. Sorry. I'm considering doing a hand cam stream at some point, maybe to do some Pokemon cards like I used to, and then maybe show off some stuff that I bought. Yeah, I haven't seen you at all this year. It is a bummer that I couldn't stream as much as I wanted to, but I did set my bar lower than I thought. Was it hard? Because I've been meaning to play Nine Souls too. I think, okay, Zen, I just think you have better experience with Souls-likes than me. Because this is the first Souls-like I've played in, like, 5 years. You played Sekiro. I think you'll be fine. It's basically Sekiro, but 2D. It's like Sekiro, but flat. It's, I think you'll be fine. I think I'm just having a hard time. But I'm gonna go back to my Nine Souls playthrough. I'm definitely gonna pull up Monster Hunter again at some point. So we'll see. What else? I don't know if I want to play it on stream or if I want to keep it offline, but I think if enough people want to see me stream it, I would like to play Silent Hill F. it looks so good, and I would really like to play it. So if people really want to see me stream it, I would consider it. But I was thinking of playing it off stream. I want to see that. Do you want to see me play Silent Hill F? I think a lot of people would like to see me play Silent Hill F. So I think that one will come up as well. And I've had Metaphor Fantasia sitting on my shelf for a really long time, so I'm thinking of playing that one as well. So that's what's on the roster for upcoming. I'm gonna try and stream a little more, so that I can get through these games a little faster, because I have so much shit on the back burner and there's so many things that I want to play, and being gone for so long means that I haven't had time to play them. I think you would like the game. You should. Yeah. Okay. I'll stream Silent Hill F. I think that would be fun. A lot of people have been telling me I would like Silent Hill F, and I have played the other, like, I've played Silent Hill 2. I really like Silent Hill 2 with James. That one's a really fun one. I fucking love Pyramid Head, but I do think I would like Silent Hill F. New Resident Evil 2, if you play those. Oh, I haven't played a Resident Evil game in a hot minute. But I'd consider it. Yeah, and there's some new things that I would like to try on stream as well, but I'll see. Streams might be a little spotty for these first couple weeks because I am starting a new job. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm thinking for the next couple weeks. I think that's it, that's all. I think I gotta say it. That's it, that's all, chat. I don't got anything else. Maybe we can raid into someone. Is anyone streaming? Uno momento. Okay, no one I know really is streaming right now. I think we just end it, chat. I think we just end it. You're the coolest, Dashi. Thank you. No, you're all cool, guys. Every single one of you. The coolest people I know. Okay, wait. Yep. I think that's not the J word. Every single one of y'all in the chat is mecha cool. Thank you for stream. Thank you all for coming. Freshest. Freshest feels strange to say. Alright. Before I yap any longer, I hope everybody has a great night. I hope everybody has a good time doing whatever the fuck they're doing. That's it, that's all from me, and I will see you all at my usual time. I'm keeping my schedule for now. My schedule is gonna stay Wednesday, Sunday, 9 to 10 EST. Not starting at 9 or 10 EST, and occasionally Fridays. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye-bye!